Hi everyone, welcome to my video and thank you for joining me today. Before that, my name is Nyoman Ardiana Kusuma Putra. You can call me Ardiana. The last three digits of my student ID are 043. I'm a student from the Public Administration study program at Science and Political Faculty of Warmadewa University. In this session, I'll be walking you through a journal review that explores something very important in the world of public administration, how technology, especially smart system, can help improve supervision and boost organizational performance. The journal I'm reviewing is titled Antecedents and Consequences of Smart Management Information System for Supervision to Improve Organizational Performance. It was published in 2023 in the International Journal of Membrane Science and Technology. And this research was conducted by a group of Indonesian scholars with a focus on the Ministry of Defense. So, what the main idea behind this journal? It talks about the Smart System Information Management or Smart Supervisory Information System and looks into what makes the system effective, especially from the user's point of view. It asks some essential questions like what makes user actually want to use Smart System Information Management? And does the system really help improve performance inside an organization? The reason this study is so relevant is because the Indonesian government has been actively implementing what they call SBE, or Electronic Based Governance. It's basically a hope effort to digitalize how government operates. But as we know, digital transformation doesn't only mean buying new software or setting up fancy systems. It also requires that the people using them are well trained, satisfied, and feel confident. In the Ministry of Defense, for example, there were still a lot of issues like lack of digital literacy among auditors, inconsistent use of the system, and even poor performance score compared to national standards. So, this research was designed to analyze how a smart system information management can help solve of those problems. Now, what's interesting is how the auditors combined several different theories to support their study. First, they use public policy theory to show how important it is for government policies to be efficient, effective, and responsive to public needs. Then they use Management Information System Theory, or MEIs, to explain how systems like Smart System Information Management should work, collecting, analyzing, and using data in a way that helps managers make better decisions. And finally, they use Management Theory, which focus on how monitoring, auditing, and reporting should be done in a structured and organized way. These three theories work together like a framework to help explain the relationship between users, the system, and the performance. Okay, let's move on the methodology. This research, this research used a quantitative approach, which means the data they collect was in the form of numbers, specifically from surveys using a Likert scale, where respondents ratings from strongly disagree to strongly agree. They sent out online questionnaire to 200 people involved with SIMWAS and used 100 valid responses for analysis. They use a tool called SmartPLS, which agrees for testing structural models. Basically, it helps researchers see how variables are connected. The three key variables were user satisfaction, smart system information management, and organizational performance. Each one was measured using 5 indicators, and the statistical reliability score like current bets were above 0,70, which means the data is strong and trustworthy. The use of structural equence modeling or CMM allow the test about direct and indirect relationship. What's really smart about this method is that it doesn't just test whether A affects B. It also checks whether A affects B through C. That's where the mediating role of smart system information management comes in. Okay, now let's talk about the findings. The study found the user satisfaction has a significant positive effect on smart system information management. That's kind of effect, if people like the system, they're more likely to use it well. Then they found that smart system information management itself has a positive effect on organizational performance. So the system really works when it's used properly. What interesting is that user satisfaction also directly affects performance, not just through the system. So it's a two-way impact. And yes, smart system information management acts as mediator between satisfaction and performance, meaning it plays a key role in linking how people feel to how organization performs. This highlights the importance of not just creating a good system, but also making sure users are trained, supported, and listening to. Now, let's break down the strengths and weakness of this study. One strength is that the research is a very practical. It's based on data from a real ministry with real-world problems. So the conclusion can actually be used by policymakers and public managers. The model they use is also clear, with a good structure and reliable tools. But like any research, it's not perfect. One limitation is narrow focus. It only studies one ministry. That means we can be 100% sure the result apply to other sectors or different organizations. Also, the study is purely quantitative. It doesn't include any qualitative input like interviews, observation, or case studies, which could add more depth and help explain some of the numbers. So, what are the practical implications of the research? Well, the study suggests that government organizations, especially those involved in supervision and auditing, need to not only develop smart systems, but also invest in people. Training programs, clear guidelines, and continuous feedbacks are essential. Policies must be created with user in mind. A good system will fail if no one understands it or if people don't feel it's useful. On the other hand, even a basic system can success if users are satisfied and motivated to use it. This study can also serve as a useful reference for improving digital governance, especially in countries like Indonesia, where digital transformation is still ongoing. To wrap everything up, this journal offers valuable insight into how smart system information management, when supported by high user satisfaction and good policy implementation, can really enhance organizational performance. It reminds us that successful digital transformation is not just about having the best software or system. It's about how people interact with those systems. And as a future public administrators, researchers, or policy analysts, this is something we need to remember. Technology and human behavior must work together. Alright, that's all from this journal review. I hope this explanation helped you understand the key points of the study. If you enjoyed this video or found it helpful, feel free to give a like share and your thought in the comments, or subscribe for more content like this. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.